Hello, welcome. I'm Wendy Friesen. In this session, you are going to take a journey into the future on a timeline. You're going to meet your future self as the man that you truly want to be. So begin to let your body relax. Let my voice melt into your mind as your muscles relax. Your eyes focusing on that spot, wanting to simply close. Notice the feel of the music. Your mind becoming curious, and as your eyelids close, they relax, melt down into your cheeks as your mind responds to my voice, and your body lets go, floating and sinking down, so wonderfully relaxed, floating and sinking down. There are some things that you would like to know. In this present moment, perhaps there's confusion about the kind of man you are, confusion about how you feel about yourself, confusion about why you feel you can't stop looking at porn, struggling, fighting yourself, trying to resist. And yet there's another part of you, and that part of you hears my voice right now, that already knows how to help you to be free, to completely break free of your need you used to have for porn. That part of your mind already hears my voice and knows how to let go and become the real man that you want to be. So now as you relax, I'll count from 5 down to 1 and let yourself just drift down inside of yourself. 5, nothing to do but relax. 4, deeper now. 3, 2, and 1. Floating and sinking down. And in this space of the present moment, notice the confusion. You want to change. You want to let go. To no longer feel that your mind is run by thoughts of porn. You want to have a healthy life and relationship, to have time to do the things you love. And now, in the next few moments, your mind is going to learn how to do this beautifully, elegantly, without the struggle. Let go of the fight. Take a deep breath and feel that. No more struggle, no more fight. Relax deeper. In front of you, there are 2 future timelines, a path that will take you on a journey. You're there at a fork in the road, a path that goes off to the left and a path that goes off to the right. Every step that you take is going to take you a little bit further into your future. Begin on the path to the left. Take a few steps now on that path to the left, slowly at first. This path represents the life that you lead now, letting your mind be consumed by thoughts of porn, seeking it out, feeling unable to resist, fighting and struggling with yourself daily, by the hour, by the minute. As you go into your future, perhaps a day, a week, or a month, you realize that the fight is still there, and worse than that the struggle is greater. You want to be a better man, but you're so disappointed. You fight with yourself every day, trying to stop it. And you feel helpless. Now I want you to notice on this future timeline how far you are into the future. Perhaps a few weeks or months or even years. Notice what's happening in your life in this future. How much time you've wasted. How little you've done to become the kind of man that you always wanted to be. How your career has suffered, and all of the hours and hours you spend every day and every week looking at porn, wasting time. You could have done something great. In this future timeline, just stop right there. Turn and look back to the past. Reflect for a moment from this future moment on how much of your life you've wasted. And notice what that says about you. You never meant for it to get this bad. Now, in this moment, in the future, I want you to bring in some people who matter to you. Maybe they don't know what you've been struggling with, or maybe they're people who do care so much that you've asked them for help. But they are people who are important to you, family members, friends, people you've had relationships with. And there they are in this future moment. You can see the disappointment in their eyes. They wish they could have helped, but you continued to go down that same path, unable to stop. Notice the look in their face, the feeling in their eyes. Now, on the count of 3, I want you to float up above that future moment that you're in. You're going to let yourself see it from a different perspective. You're going to be greater than that future. 1, 2, 3, float up. Lighter, lighter, lighter. Float up above it. Good. And just notice it from above. There is that timeline of your life. That future that has so little promise, so little accomplished, so many hours every day wasted. A brilliant mind that has simply gone further and further down the path of looking at porn. From this perspective, from this awareness up here, you can understand how odd it all seems. You can see how you were caught up in it, a vicious cycle, that while you were in it, it seemed as if there was no way to stop. From up here, you have a new perspective, a sense of wisdom that allows you to realize that that is not who you are. In fact, right now, from this perspective, if you were to take a deep breath, you would almost feel a sense of freedom, that you simply don't have any desire to go down that path. I want you to float all the way back, bringing back with you the information that is useful and helpful for you to make the most important decision of your life right now. Come all the way back to where the two paths split. All the way back. Let your body float down. Let your feet touch down right there at that point where those two paths split. There is another path, the one on the right, that allows you to experience your future, using your time to be creative, intelligent, to work on your career and your relationships, to experience yourself who you truly are as the man that you would love to be. So take a step right now onto that path to the right. 1, 2, 3. Step into your future. Take a step, going days and weeks and months into the future. And as you go into that future, feel the lightness, the strength, the direction that you have. You use your time wisely to create what you truly want, to be the man that you enjoy being. Go all the way into the future, into a very important future moment. You'll know when you're there, you'll feel it, that solid strength of accomplishment, of knowing who you really are. Right there, notice how far you are into the future now. And in this future moment, notice how you feel solid. You know yourself. You love the man that you are. You have the utmost respect for what you've done with your life, the way you've learned from your mistakes, how you've corrected and become better at each bump in the road. You love this about yourself. Now in this future moment, I want you to turn and look back and reflect on what you've done with your valuable time, with your intelligence and your creativity, with your energy and your wisdom. Notice what you've done for your career. Notice what you've done in your relationships. Notice the kind of man that you are and how important this has become to you. And as it became more important every minute of every day, you remember that it was simply easy for you to let go of porn long, long ago. You remember that now, about how easy it was when your brain simply turned a switch that said, I don't need that. That's not a part of my life. I am bigger and better than that. You remember that well, don't you? You remember from the moment that your mind flipped that switch. You had no more desire for porn. You simply left it behind, left it in the past. And you felt that freedom. Take a breath now. You felt the freedom to become the man that you know you truly are, a man of character and value. A man who loves to explore relationships with real people, with flesh and blood and spirit and emotion, to experience being so sexually alive by the interaction that is real. And you remember long ago, you just forgot about porn. It didn't matter anymore. There was a short time where you were rather disgusted with yourself. And then that feeling completely disappeared as you found at your core the man that you truly love to be. Now, look at your family members, those that you have relationships with, the people who are important to you in your life. In this future moment, see their faces. Notice how they admire and respect you. Whether or not they knew about your problem you used to have with porn, what they see now is a man that they respect, a man with character. You realize that the moment your mind chose to just forget about porn, that you had the freedom to break free and be the man that you truly are. On the count of 3, float up above that future moment. 1, 2, 3, float up, lighter, lighter, lighter. And notice from this perspective, the man that you are. Notice up here that you are a man who loves to have character, to honor and respect yourself, and feel the strength within yourself of the man that you truly are, character and honor. And as you notice it from this perspective, notice what is most important to you now. Notice what is most important to you now. Feel it in your soul, in the core, in your very being. Notice those people that you love, the relationships you have, the strength that it brings you. You wouldn't trade this for anything. Now come all the way back along that timeline to the place where those two paths separated. Let your feet touch down. That path on the left getting darker, dimmer. You feel disgusted with it. You dissolve it in whatever way that you want. You erase it, melt it, pour acid on it, whatever you want to do. The path on the left dissolves, goes away, is not even an option. The path of your life is there and right in front of you. Move it right in the center now. Every step you take in your life moves you forward on the path to be the man that you truly want to be. You're going to take a step now into that future, and when you do, that step is going to plant firmly the values that make you who you are, that allow you to respect yourself, and make it easy to simply forget about that old thing that you used to do. You just don't care about it anymore. Feel that sense of freedom. Take a nice deep breath. And as you let it out, just feel somewhere in your body right now where you have that strength, that core value. Notice it as a glowing, beautiful light. And notice a statement from you that says, I'm worth it. I deserve to be successful. I have freedom. Whatever your statement is, just feel that right there, somewhere in your body. Notice it as a brilliant, beautiful light. And the words that have meaning for you about the man that you truly are. Feel that right now. Bring your awareness back to the room, back to my voice. Keep the feeling and the awareness you have there. As I count from 1 to 5 and you open your eyes, you will have that feeling of strength, that glow of that light, and the statement that says that you are this kind of man. 1, bring the energy into your legs and arms. 2, bring that energy all the way up into your body. 3, your body balanced and at peace, that strength becoming greater and stronger now. 4, as you take a deep breath, you feel it, freedom. Freedom to be the man you want to be. And 5, good, open your eyes, take another deep breath. And feel that freedom. And as you open your eyes, realize that you get to have the life you truly want. Find your piece of paper and your pen. Write down right now what the statement is that brought you meaning, the statement that gives you value, that helps you guide yourself in the direction that you truly do want to go. So write that down right now. And then just reflect on that. Perhaps you want to change it a little bit or modify it, or you want to create a very strong statement. And maybe you want to start it with, I am a man who, or I am a man becoming, or the thing that matters most for me is. So create that statement right now and take a few moments to reflect on it. Everything is about to change.